So guys, what is up and welcome back to another video. Today we are going over the last creature added in this recent update that saw us adding the woolly rhino and our Dunkleosteus. I think that's how you correctly pronounce it, because everyone and their mums commented that in the comments. Dunkleosteus, something like that. I don't know, I'm gonna butcher it. Speaking of butchering, I'm about to butcher the next name. This is, if I can get a little bit of a close peek at these guys. If I can get a little bit close, I don't want to get stung by them. Eurypterid, I don't know. All I know is that when you see P, where you see P where it shouldn't be, you just kind of ignore it in the English, you know? You just kind of ignore it. You usually don't pronounce it if it's in a weird place, so... Eurypterid, something like that, which sounds kind of scientific-y. You're gonna be level 67 and a 120. These guys can usually be found in packs of 2 to 4. And the kind of deadly thing about them, they're quite rare. Boom, there's going to hopefully be a map. Last time I did this, I completely forgot about it. So hopefully there's an actual map on the screen now showing where you can find these guys, even in these places. They're all pretty much rare, and there is a good reason for that. So the thing is, when you are hunting these guys, you are better off attacking them from far away and or with range, because if you get close, I will get close a little bit here so they can hit me once. I don't know if they can. No, I think I have God mode on, that's why, so I'll turn that off and see if they can actually, yeah, as you can see, the thing is, they can trank you, and that's not good, because their trank is extremely deadly. So, what their tranquilizer does is increases your torpor while reducing stamina, which quickly will knock you out in an underwater environment. The thing with that is there's a lot of dangerous sea creatures underwater, and you'll probably die, and these guys can continue attacking you. Sure, they won't do the most damage, but they do have a hard exoskeleton. That's what the dossier says, so they're pretty good at that, I suppose. But other than that, they're not tameable, unfortunately. They look like little scorpions of the sea. And they actually would have been pretty cool little tameable guys, but they can't exactly swim. They're stuck to the ocean floor and whatnot. So we're going to go ahead and try to take them out from range and show you what's the best way of doing that with. I here am using a very, very strong bow, a very strong crossbow. And you see, it took 2 bolts out of, whatchamacall, a crossbow with... it doesn't say the stupid damage. I'll take it out here so I can show you guys the damage. With... only 175? I thought I had more than that. Oh, well, it's only 175 weapon damage. I thought Ascendant crossbows would be better than that. Huh. Well, I guess I was wrong. Anyways, it took 3 bolts out of that, so sure, it's not entirely insane, but I'm gonna go ahead and take out my Ascendant Pike and see how... oh, you know what? I'm actually going to... just so I don't get knocked out or something, I'll put it on God mode this time. And as you can see, it took 3 pokes with a very strong pike. You can actually see the stats on our pike, 260% weapon damage. So these guys are pretty tough little buggers. Now, once you knock them out, they're known for giving you 3 things. Chitin, decent amount of it. Silica Pearls, that's pretty good. And Black Pearls, which is a new item that actually does have a use, so hold up. I'm not entirely sure what the best way of harvesting them for the Black Pearls is. I'm guessing that the pickaxe will be used for meat, so we probably actually do want a metal hatchet, so... I now magically have a metal pickaxe in the number 9 slot, and we're gonna go ahead and harvest these guys and see what we can get just from a normal harvest. These are normal harvest numbers, and as you can see, I got 1 kite and 2 Silica Pearls, so they really don't drop a lot, but if you kill enough of them... oh, they also give oil, apparently. Okay. If you kill enough of them, there's a certain resource you can get. So if you guys kill enough of them, get lucky, etc., you can get a special item known as the Black Pearl. Now, I remember doing the dossier for this, and in the dossier, they mentioned that the Black Pearl was very special because it was going to be used in very advanced recipes, which kind of alludes towards otherworldly stuff and stuff even more advanced than this, so potentially that advanced slash future slash space age tier they've alluded to sometimes. But currently it does have 1 use. Now that use is in the Broth of Enlightenment. If you guys watch my woolly, I was about to call it mammoth, woolly rhino video, you would know that you got rhino horns from those guys. So those rhino horns can be used in conjunction with the Black Pearl. And what it is the recipe is 10 maho berries, 2 of each vegetable, so you're gonna need a citronal, long grass, stuff like that. 5 rhino horns, so you gotta kill a decent amount of rhinos here. 1 Black Pearl and 1 water skin. You put everything in the cooking pot, light it on fire, and wait for the dish to be made. And what you get is the Broth of Enlightenment, and what that does is 20 minutes of giving you 1.5 times the amount of experience normally. And it can also be used on your dinosaurs, giving them increased experience, which makes it a pretty good dish if you're going out leveling. If you're gonna go kill like an alpha, for example, and you eat that up, you can kill an alpha, then go hunting for fun after that. Like an Alpha Rex, imagine getting 1.5 times the amount of XP from an Alpha Rex. That's insane. However, that is currently the only use for the Black Pearl and the Rhino Horn, to my best knowledge. But from what the dossier was saying and all that stuff, it is definitely going to have some future use in more advanced stuff. So that's what I'm excited for. Like this broth, okay, that's cool and shit. We get some custom soup. I want the space age crap. I want that cool stuff. That's what I'm excited for. But other than that, that's about going to do it for the Eurypterid and the things associated with them. Like I said, you will find them on that map I showcased earlier. They will be found on the seafloor. You got to be careful. They're usually can be found hiding, or there's a decent chance you might miss them because you saw they were kind of small and they can kind of chill in the seaweed and whatnot. So you might miss them, and it's also dangerous because if you do go around gathering resources and one of those guys hits you, you're in for some bad news because of that stamina drain and the torpor rising. And I mean, it rises a very decent amount. For me, I think it was because I have infinite stats on right now just to help showcase this. It didn't go, but it does go quite quickly and you will be unconscious very, very quickly. And the ocean floor is the last place you want to be unconscious. But if you do go out searching for them, it might not be easy. Like I said, usually found in clusters of 2 to 4. And what they do drop, however, can be worth it. Silica Pearls, you can get that from other people. Oil, you can get that from other creatures. The chitin, again, you're probably not going to be searching for such a rare animal for the chitin. You're coming here for the black pearls. Currently, you know, maybe you can stockpile the black pearls, wait till later, and then you can utilize them once that stuff happens. But for now, you can only make that Broth of Enlightenment with them. And that's about it for the Eurypterid. I don't think I actually forgot anything this time. You guys in the comments will probably correct me and say I did forget something. But speaking of comments, go ahead and let me know in the comments what you guys think of this little bugger. And if you will be going out of your way to hunt him, at least currently. Like I said, the only benefit is if you get a black pearl, you can make the Broth of Enlightenment, which could be really nice if you go alpha hunting or just gather up some alphas and go hunt them. But you can also stockpile the black pearls and wait till they're useful in the future. But other than that, I want to hear what you guys are going to do with this guy, what you're going to be hunting him for. If you're not even going to hunt him at all, not even bother, any of that crap, let me know in the comments. I'm always curious to hear what you guys got to say. And that's about going to go ahead and do it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching the video as always, and hopefully see you next one.